Well, just like every pastor, I've experienced a lot of disappointment and hurt. It could be from people in the church. It could be from things that are even outside of my control, where something doesn't come the way that we wanted it to come. I would say the biggest lesson that I've learned that I still carry to this day is it actually comes from 1 Samuel chapter 14. When I was going through my ministry life and I was experiencing a call to pastoral ministry, God used 1 Samuel chapter 14, verse 7 or 8, where Jonathan talks to his armor bearer and he says, I'm going to go over here and fight the Philistines. The armor bearer says, do all that you would wish, all that's in your heart, and I am with you heart and soul. That's the part I want to focus on. I am with you heart and soul. And I carried that. That actually was what got me into the pastoral ministry. But then that same verse is what carried me through some of the greatest disappointments in my life. When I was going through disappointment and hurt, I was really concerned about all the things, people saying stuff about me and trying to maybe even take me down in my ministry. And it was just very hard, difficult time. And so that verse right there, I applied it to my own life, and I actually did it in this way, that I can't control what anybody else does. I can't control what they think. I can't control the outcomes of a lot of things, but this is what I can control. My response to this truth that somebody is with me heart and soul. And so this is the decision that I had to make, was that I know what God knows about me, that my wife knows what's true about me, that my children know what's true about me, my close friends know what's true about me, and my church family. Outside of that, those 5 categories, I can't control it. And so it really just made a shift in my life so that I could stop with the outside noise or whatever kinds of things that were going on that were affecting my life day to day. And so this idea of God being with me heart and soul, and I know this is, of course, the armor bearer saying to Jonathan, but I've taken it very personally that God, my family, my friends, and my church family, that they're with me heart and soul. And it gets you through any kind of heartache you can have, because then they're constantly reminding you. And when you're preaching at church and you're like, there's all these people saying this stuff out there in the world, you can preach to your church family. And even if there's people in your church that are doing it, you can look at the few people that you know are with you heart and soul. And it just gives you so much encouragement to keep going.